This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you slap a like on this for me. Well, Joe Budden has recorded a Drake diss track in response to 4 p.m. in Calabasas. He titled it, "I Ain't Drake." He added to the fuel by previewing this on his Periscope, the "I Ain't Drake" song. There's a little snippet of it. And, he thinks it's because he pointed out that Drake seemed uninspired on the Views album. And this all spawned like a subliminal shot from Drake on his collaboration with French Montana. I think that's that song they were recording a video to in Dominican Republic, where he goes, pump, pump it up. The line is believed to reference Joe Budden's hit single, Pump, Pump It Up. Joe Budden in this song, he says, like, my words ain't ghost written, I ain't Drake, that's all gimmick, I'm authentic, I ain't Drake. But, this is just for sparring, because Joe Budden bigs Drake up a lot on his podcast. And he respects Drake and expects a lot out of Drake. I mean, think about it. Joe Budden is a real lyricist. So if he thinks Drake's dissing him, I mean, he has the mind of a lyricist. We have the mind as fans, but he has the mind as a lyricist. And he has nothing but the most respect for Drake. He says that Drake is great, and he expects a lot out of him. That's why he didn't completely see inspiration in the Views album, as he said on his podcast right here.
I think that kid on that album that I heard sounds real fucking uninspired.
So Drake did come at Joe on 4 p.m. Calabasas. He references being spotted on vacation with Tahiri. He said, y'all don't hear no songs, then hit my phone like you did that. And you even hit my line like where you been at. It's always on some shit like, when can I get a favor? Or where my bitch at? Like I'm about to tell you where she been at? Costa Quieres, I can't even, way too rich for me. I got her kidnapped. She ain't sorry, and I ain't sorry. It's too late for sorry. Because I guess Drake took her on vacation or something. Drake be getting all these girls, man. He be tricking, and he can trick, because he got it, man. Now, if you don't know, Joe Budden and Tahiri were a couple for like a long time, and he kind of like put her in the music industry, and so he has like a strong tie to her. So that's a sensitive topic to him, because that's his ex. But anyways, let's see. Joe Budden just wants a lyrical battle back and forth. Joe's really into the sport, and so is Drake. So hopefully Drake responds and entertains it. I mean, even though I'm not a big Joe Budden fan, I like his podcast. I like the name of his podcast. I'll name it later. I think that's funny. And then Joe Budden is a lyricist. You have to give him that. Even though I'm not a huge fan of his songs, he is a true lyricist, and we got to give him that much credit. And I don't know if Drake will respond to him directly, because he might feel like it's giving him too much shine, because Drake is the top of the game right now, and he only kind of wants to spar with people that are at the top. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, Drake's not even really responding to Meek Mill anymore. He won that, and he feels he won that, and that's it. He took some shots at Diddy, but Diddy has already made it clear he's not going to respond. Well, we'll see what this Joe Budden. I'm going to definitely check out this Joe Budden diss track when he releases it. I'll put a link to the full preview below. I just gave you guys a little snippet. Well, this is Jordan Tower with JT News, reporting as much news as possible.